Welcome to Lesson 70. Today we'll build a complete CRUD application with SQLite. We'll create an article manager with create, read, update, and delete operations. Let us get started. First, let us verify our development environment. Checking Rust compiler version. Cargo is our Rust package manager. Node and NPM are installed for the frontend. Everything looks good. Let us continue. Let us create a new Tauri project called Article Manager. Navigating to our projects folder. Using npm create Tauri app with the React TypeScript template. Accepting the default bundle identifier. Project scaffold created successfully. Installing npm dependencies for the frontend. Now adding rusqlite with the bundled feature. The bundled feature compiles SQLite from source, so no external dependencies are needed. Verifying the dependency was added to cargo toml. Now let us set up our database structure. Creating models rs to define our article struct. We import Serde for JSON serialization and deserialization. The article struct has derived macros for debug, serialize, and deserialize. Notice the ID field is option since new articles don't have an ID yet. Each field has a clear comment explaining its purpose. Create article is used when inserting new records without an ID. Update article uses option types to allow partial updates. Now creating database rs for our SQLite connection. We wrap the connection in a mutex for thread-safe access. The init function creates our articles table if it doesn't exist. The table has an auto-incrementing primary key. Timestamps are automatically set by SQLite. Now let us implement the create operation. Creating a commands directory for our CRUD functions. Creating article commands rs for all article operations. We import state from Tauri to access our database. The add article function is marked with the Tauri command attribute. First, we lock the database connection for exclusive access. We use a parameterized query with question marks to prevent SQL injection. The execute method runs the insert statement. Last insert RUD gives us the ID of the newly created record. We return the complete article with its new ID. Now let us implement the read operations. Adding get articles to fetch all articles. We prepare a select query with all columns. Query map iterates over each row and creates article structs. Each row get call extracts a column by index. We order results by created at in descending order. Now implementing get article to fetch a single article by ID. We bind the ID parameter to the where clause. Query row returns the first matching row. If no row is found, we return none instead of an error. Now let us implement the update operation. First, we add update article to our imports. The update article function first fetches the existing record. If the article doesn't exist, we return an error. Unwrap or applies updates or keeps existing values. This allows partial updates where you only change specific fields. The update query sets new values and updates the timestamp. We bind all values in order matching the question marks. Finally, we return the updated article. Now let us implement the delete operation. The delete article function is straightforward. We execute a delete query with the article ID. The execute method returns the number of affected rows. We return true if a row was actually deleted. Now creating lib.rs to export our commands. Pub-use re-exports all functions from article commands. This makes them accessible from the main lib file. Finally, Let us wire everything together in lib.rs. We declare our three modules: commands, database, and models. Importing all CRUD commands and the database struct. We create the database connection at startup. Calling init creates the articles table if needed. The manage method shares the database across all commands. Registering all 5 CRUD commands in invoke handler. Let us verify everything compiles correctly. No errors. Our SQLite CRUD backend is ready. Now let us create a simple React UI to test our CRUD operations. We'll edit app.tsx to create our article manager interface. First, we import uState from React and invoke from Tauri. The article interface matches our Rust struct. We define state hooks for articles, form fields, and messages. Show message displays feedback and clears it after 3 seconds. Load articles calls our get articles Tauri command. It uses invoke with the command name as a string. Add article validates required fields before calling add article. We pass the article data as an object parameter. After creating an article, we refresh the list. Now let us add some CSS for a dark-themed interface. The container has a max width and centered layout. Form inputs have dark backgrounds and white text. Buttons are color-coded by action type. Let us see our article manager in action. Creating our first article with title, content, and author. The article is saved to SQLite and displayed in the list. Adding a second article to show multiple records. We can edit and update existing articles and delete them when no longer needed. Let us recap what we built today. We created a complete article manager with SQLite using rusqlite. Add article inserts new records with parameterized queries. Get articles and get article handle reading data. Update article modifies existing records with partial update support. Delete article removes records and confirms deletion. We used Mutex for thread-safe database access. All queries use parameter binding to prevent SQL injection. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Tauri tutorials.